Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to download a class you made or anything you've made on the free Canvas account, the free for teacher, and import it into your school Canvas account. So let's go ahead and log into Canvas, the free for teacher. Okay, when you're here, click on whatever course that you want to download, or if you have just things in the course, you still need to open the class. Okay, if you go down to settings, which is down here, and click on settings, and then off to the right you have this menu. You will have export course content. So that is right here, export course content. So you want to click on that. Okay, if you want the entire course, you're just going to leave it at course and create export. If you want to specifically choose things that you've made, you're going to have to choose quiz, and then you can only get quizzes. Of course, if you're things that on there that you want that aren't on the quiz, you can always just import the course and delete whatever you don't need later. So I'm going to go ahead and do the whole course and create. This little blue bar jumps across the screen. And say if you ever plan on moving to a different district, you can also do this from your Life School account to download your Canvas courses. And that way, if you do move for some reason, you'll have your courses made, and then you can edit from there. You don't have to start all over. So this is helpful for a lot of things. Yours might be already done. Mine's taking a little bit longer just because I have a lot of stuff that I've put into here. Alright, and when it jumps across, you'll see up here it says New Export right here. So I'm going to click on that and it'll download to your computer. So notice it's downloading it. It'll save it as whatever the title of the class is. It might ask you where you want to save it. I already have mine set up for that. So you got to download it first and just wait for it to finish. Alright, now once it's finished down here, you can go ahead and switch over to your Life School Canvas account. Now if you would like to import it into one of your courses, like the ones that are pulled in from Teams, you can do that. I would always recommend start a new course, and I'm just going to name this practice course or something. I say to do this because if you import it and something goes wrong, or you have to delete some stuff or change things, it's easier to change it in here instead of going back 6 different times in all of your Teams classes and having to change it 6 different times. It takes a long time. So I can go up here once I'm logged in. I have my practice course I made, or whatever you want to call it. Import existing content is over here at the top. Okay, I'm going to click on import. Now for content type, you have all these things you can import, which a lot of those you'll never use, but you want to choose the second one for this, content or course export package. Okay, now this says choose file. This is where you need to find the download that you just made. So here's my download course, the one you exported just a few minutes ago. And then of course be sure to select all content, or if you only want certain things, you're going to select specific content. So if you do all content, you can even adjust the dates and the times. So if you're doing it from last year to a new year, you can change it. If you just want to remove the dates completely, you can do that. Or you just leave the dates alone. If you do all content and import, it'll just pull in everything. But if you do select specific content, you still have to do import. And you're probably thinking, okay, when do I select my content? I got to be able to do that. So you still have to go through this first and wait for this to upload. Alright, so whenever your stuff is done uploading on here, you have this button. If you did all content, you won't have this, it'll just work, and you can go back home and see everything. If you wanted to select content, like I said, certain things, you click select content, and you can go through and you can pick modules, assignments, quizzes, anything that you want. You can get the whole, like I want all the pages, or I want to go through and just pick 2 or 3 pages. Like I don't want everything. So you can go through here, pick what you want. You can even do the course settings. You hit select content and it'll run again. And when it's done running, you can go back home, completed. If you have issues, you can look at those. Most of the time it's just link stuff if you linked it to an outside source. A lot of times the issues aren't really a big deal, but you do like missing links found, missing. So if you ever see missing links, you need to go find those and relink them, because sometimes the links don't always carry over, but for the most part it should work depending on what you're doing, especially if you made it all into Canvas. And when you go back, you should be able to find everything. Oh, I just did pages. You should be able to find everything that you imported in whatever category it's in. So there's the ones I imported, and then you can go from there.